Hello everyone and welcome to my newest video. So this is my Star Wars Week video. If you don't know, Star Wars Week is the week of May the 4th, for May the 4th be with you. I am a Star Wars fan as well as a Wings of Fire fan, so I decided to turn some Star Wars characters into Wings of Fire dragons. So the first one, I'm doing 4, so my first one is R2-D2. So I decided to make him, since he is known as the dog droid, sometimes he is in a playful dog position. I did trace it, so that's why you're only seeing the pen and the color. So I made him crouching with his tail arched over. He's super excited. He's playing. He's an Ice Wing C-Wing because of the pure white of an Ice Wing and then the dark blues of a C-Wing. I gave him a lot of the R2-D2 patterns and designs. He has Ice Wing spikes on his tail and icicle horns. So on his tail you can see those little vents that I'm tracing now, and then on his back he has those little tools that pop out, but they don't pop out on the dragon. And then on his head he has that circle. So if you're wondering, I did color the background so that I could see which parts I colored in white and which parts I just left blank. I really do like how this one turned out. I did the eyes different because I had traced them because I wasn't really sure how I wanted them to look. So the eyes are different than most of my eyes that I draw. I made the wings slightly transparent so that you can see the back leg. I do like that a bit, so he can like fold his wings and you can still see as much of him as possible. He has a lot of dark blue along his legs and then along his back, so he's not pure white. He has a lot of blue on him. I made the line art in dark blue, and I really do like how this one turned out. So my next one is Darth Vader, who is one of the main villains. He's definitely the main villain of the original trilogy. Or some might say that the Emperor is, but I think that Darth Vader is kind of the main villain. So I made him a Nightwing because of the pure black of a Sith Lord. I really do think that I'm also making him Nightwing just a bit because Nightwings are supposed to be evil. I don't think all Nightwings are evil. Well, not all Nightwings are evil, seeing from Starflight, Fake Speaker, Stone Mover, Moon Watcher, all those good guy Nightwings. But a lot of Ice Wings say that Nightwings are just pure evil. So I made him with his head in a position where his head is tilted up, his wings are spread, his tail is curving along the side, like he knows he's in control and he's proud of it. So I made his pupils slitted, I made his face in a growling position, I made his jaw spike really long and curving. His horns are partly hidden behind his wings, and I gave him those like Nightwing face scales, the big face scales, but I don't usually draw those. I usually draw them a bit different than I did in this one, but I do like how they turned out for this one. I gave him claws, which I didn't give to most of my other ones because he's supposed to be a bad guy. I gave him the Nightwing diamondy scales along the side that I really like to draw. And then his wings are spread out to show that he's big and powerful. Along his his front leg, I gave him like the button panel. And like because Darth Vader has that, that's the only real thing that I did that was Darth Vader-esque on this. Because I didn't want him to be 100% completely Darth Vader. I wanted to give him a lot of Nightwing because this is a Wings of Fire centered channel, so I can't make it entirely Star Wars, even if I want to. I might do like a Star Wars channel, like a Star Wars series on this or something. Not sure if I want to do that yet. I'll decide later. So for the main body, I started by making it a really dark red, but I didn't really like that, so instead I made it black with really dark gray, red eyes, and then lighter bits of gray. Green on the panel, and then the white diamond scales. If I was going to change anything on here, I would definitely change the diamond scales and make them a gray, like a dark gray instead of white, because the white is kind of weird on him because he's like evil, and I probably would have made the spines darker gray too instead of the light gray. I do like how I did the white silver scales under his wings instead of making them gray. So for the Nightwing in him. So and then I went over his claws and made them black instead of the gray that had become on them with the line art. Okay, and then my third one is Master Yoda. He's a leafwing because he's green and he lives on like a foresty, swampy planet. I didn't consider making him a mudwing, but instead I was like, nah, he's green. He deserves to be a leafwing. I made him in a very happy position. He's smiling, his eyes are wide and happy, and he's holding his signature stick. So if you don't know about the Star Wars bad lip reading videos, one of them, music videos, one of them is called My Stick. It's Yoda, and he's talking about how a stick is better than bacon. So in here I hid a little piece of bacon. I made his main color green because Yoda is green. So try to find the bacon. Okay, and then my last one is Obi-Wan Kenobi. I made him the old version of Obi-Wan Kenobi instead of the various younger versions of him. I made him kind of tired and resigned, like, this is my life now, can't really change it. Because that's kind of how he acts in part of A New Hope. So I made his wings, like, halfway up and halfway down, like, slightly up, but also drooping. He's looking at the ground. Since he's old, I gave him, like, a patch of gray on his face. I have never really drawn wings like this before, so I did kind of on R2-D2, but I like these ones a bit better than the ones on R2-D2. So he's looking at the ground. I made his scales kind of an orangey yellow. I gave him blue eyes and then dark brown on his frill and wings to match a Jedi cloak and hood, and then on his face too. So here's R2-D2, again, Icewing C-Wing, super playful. This one may be my second favorite, this one's my second favorite. This one's maybe my fourth favorite of these. It doesn't mean that I don't like it. I do like it. It just, since there's only 4, it's definitely not the best. This one is 100% my favorite. I love the pose, how he's holding his stick, how he's smiling. And then this one will be my third favorite because he's looking at the ground. He's not very happy, but also I do like how it turned out. So, since at the time of making this, I didn't have my 25 subscribers yet, please make sure to subscribe so that I can open up my Redbubble shop because I really, really want to. And I don't have 25 subscribers yet. So once I get to 25 subscribers, I'm going to be opening a Redbubble shop. I will post a link of the video I made for that announcement in the description. So please subscribe. I really want to open a Redbubble shop. All 4 of these dragons will be on things on Redbubble as soon as my shop is open. So like, subscribe, and come back next week for another video.